Welcome! Today we are going to make an excuse generator that will help you when you haven't finished an assignment on time. Now obviously this is a bit of a joke and we can have as much fun as we want with it and make really ridiculous reasons. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is go to a website called Trinket.io and this is going to let us write some Python code. And once you get here, you can click on the sign in or create an account, and you can just sign in with your Google account, your school Google account if you like, and it's very, very easy. Now, once you've done that, if you click on your username up here, you can then create a new trinket, and we're going to select a Python trinket. You'll notice the ones with keys you have to have a paid account to be able to save, so let's just use the normal Python one. The first thing I'm going to do is just give my work here a name, and I'm going to call it excuse generator. And in this video, we're just going to make a very, very simple excuse. So in Python, I'll make this a little bit bigger here. This is where we write the code over here, and this is where the output of our program comes up once we've finished. So over here, the first Python command we're going to use is the print function. If I write print and then open and close the brackets, when I hit run, whatever is in there will be printed not onto paper, but onto the screen over there. And so, for example, if I put the number 34 and click print, then 34 comes printed over onto the right-hand side. Now, this is a number. However, we can also print what we call strings, and strings are just strings of letters, for example. So if we have to put those between talking marks. So we can do single or double. I'm just going to use single here. And if I type in hello, and hit the run button, then hello will run over here. So let's do our very first excuse, and I might make it even bigger for this. Let's just say, my dog ate my assignment! Exclamation mark, and hit run. That is a terrible excuse, so I will let you come up with a much funnier one. I might just say my microphone ate. No, not ate. My microphone dissolved my assignment. Okay, it doesn't make any sense at all. But what I'm going to do is we're just going to do a couple more things to set it up so that we can get our program to randomly generate new excuses. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a couple of variables. So in Python, you can store strings or numbers you might like to think of it as little boxes that you can retrieve later, and you give them a name. So I am going to call this word here, dog or microphone or whatever word you choose, is a thing. And so in English we call them nouns. So I'm just going to call it noun. But that's not a Python word or anything. It's just my choice of word. And I say noun equals microphone. And I have to put the talking marks around it so that it's a string of letters. Okay, noun equals microphone. Now I can come down here and I can actually, well, let me take this out for a minute. If I say print noun now without the talking marks, if I run that, it will say microphone. If I put the talking marks on, it'll print that string of letters exactly. And I'll hit, and it'll say noun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to print my and a space, and then put a plus symbol, and then say whatever the noun is, plus ate my assignment, like that. And if I run that, it should say my microphone ate my assignment. And you see it, I need a space here, so I probably need to put a space there. So my microphone ate my assignment. But now, whatever word we put in here will get updated. So let's say it was dog. I can go back in there. My dog ate my assignment, etc., etc. And then we're going to do the same thing for ate. Now, ate is a verb, a doing word. So I'm going to say ate. And then over here, I'm going to say plus verb plus. Now, it's really important that when we want it to print whatever's saved in the box here, we just write the name of the box. But when we want it to print specific text, we write that actual text in quotation marks there. So let me run that. Now that works. My dog ate my assignment, but the problem is that there's no space between dog and ate. So I'm just going to say plus and then do a space between the quotation marks and then another plus. So I'm just going to go out a little bit here and hopefully you can see that, and that works perfectly. Now you might say, that's way harder than just typing out my dog ate my assignment. Why would I do this? And the reason is because in the next video, we're going to get these nouns and verbs chosen from randomly from a long list. So see if you can get that code working, and I'll see you in the next video.